Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to kind of Minecraft. I say kind of because we're obviously playing the game, but this is more of a talking episode. We're not really here to explore. I'm obviously going to show you some new bits. I'm not going to explain them at all because even I don't know them. This is more of a little just rant slash update slash I don't know what this is. I sat down, saw Minecraft. Oh, that was that was unexpected. But I sat down, saw Minecraft, and I decided, you know what? Let's play some Minecraft today. Let's do it. So I decided, yeah, let's play some Minecraft. What just happened? Something went wrong there. That was weird. Anyway, I wanted to make a video just starting off with talking. Honestly, that's really it. I just wanted to talk about random crap that's been going on. Not just in my life, but in general. Because, don't get me wrong, I like everything that's happening. I love the channel. Hey, we finally reached 50 subscribers. I'm happy with that. But there's just random things that have been going on in my mind, and I feel like I should talk about them at some point. So firstly, look, why is it that my most watched video is a shenanigans video? I get it, it's fine, it was a funny video. It was a Jackbox video. But there's just something about... Why are these here? Just something about having my most watched video be a thing about Vor. Seriously, all I did was put in the title, oh, Vor wins, because that was the name of Jim's username. And all of a sudden, it got 200-something views. I'm still impressed by this. It went over 150, it's at 200-something now. And I don't know why. I love it still, I am very thankful, but, you know, I'm still questioning it. Why that video? Why Vor? Was it because it had Vor in the title? Was it because it was a Jackbox party game? Was it because of some other reason? I'm not sure at this point. Anyway, that's really all I had to say about that video. Oh, hello. Do you have anything good before I head up to my arena? Hello? You are lame. I want the lily pads actually, but I don't have stuff, so boo. Never mind. I could just spawn them in anyway. Anyway, besides that, I also want to talk about the channel in general. You may have noticed that some of my thumbnails have obviously changed in their art appearance. That would be because my girlfriend is making them. She is usually known as Acrid Sentient. Sentient. I don't know how you say the word, but I call her Acrid. She's wonderful, she's laughing, I like her. I like her a lot. She is the reason I keep going with the thumbnails, by the way. I kept asking her, like, is this okay? Am I doing too much? And once I got an from her, and I'm like, oh god, I'm overworking her. Oh no, I'm a terrible person. Oh god, oh no. And no, she just said it'd be a little later than sooner, which is completely fine. But yeah, you may have noticed the change in the art style. I have not been able to get into contact with Zan lately. I messaged her on Discord and on Overwatch where we met, but I haven't gotten anything. So, obviously, she has her life going for her. She's not going to be there all the time. I do appreciate everything she did for the channel. I appreciate all the art pieces. One of them is still not used because the frickin' game doesn't want to work. By the way, yes, that is up there. I'm going to explain it in a second. And this staircase that I'm going up. I understand she's got other stuff going for her, so it's okay. I do miss her, and Zan, if you're watching, hey, you're cool. I like you. You're a great person. And just, I don't know, if you want to just hang out sometime on games or actually do art or like, I don't know. It's up to you. What do you want to do, Zan? Anyway, that's really it. I know that it is noticeable, obviously. Like, Zan has more of a bubbly art style, and my girlfriend has more of a linear art style. So, thank you for just not mentioning anything like, oh my god, what is this? No, it's just art. It's cute. I like seeing Otakochu in these weird situations. It's really cute. Oh, man. Anyway, let's go up here. This, I have no idea what we're calling it still. Oh! Never mind. It's called Arcadia. This is Arcadia. This was a... After last time, and I did a Minecraft video on this, you may have noticed that some of those buildings weren't the same down there, and obviously my arena isn't the same. That'd be because the server crashed when I accidentally teleported every entity to my friend. So, it just wouldn't start up again in the control panel. It just died. So, the kind, loving people of MC Pro Hosting, which isn't sponsoring me, but honestly, they have great service, so I'd highly recommend them. What's it called? They helped me out, and they restored our world, albeit it was a bit later of a backup than I wished, but it's fine. We decided to make a fresh start, and Arcadia was born. Originally, this was just a circle. It is now the Cross Pavilion? Oh, the Cross Pavilion. Yeah, this is the Celtic Cross Pavilion, as you can see. This will... Oh. Okay, if I could stay on here long enough. This soon will be a palace, the Sky Palace. We gave this project to Mega Evil Angel because last time in our old world, he made a quote-unquote vacation house, and it's terrifying. It is huge. I don't understand how he could make it that big. The only contributions I really made is like the waterways, I'd like to say, and the edges of the path. I like aesthetic. I also helped with this, but they filled in the glowstone. I suggested putting water over it, but then it wouldn't work out. The only other thing I did was start the hot tub. Why is there a polar... Why is there a polar bear in the hot tub? Is that a polar bear or is that a llama? I can't... Oh, it's a polar bear. Okay. Why is there a polar bear in the hot tub? Wait, is he encased in barrier blocks? Oh my god, he is. They knew. They knew I would question this. Oh, that's great. All right. But yeah, no, this is the Arcadia's hot springs. It is resting well above the clouds. I would like to eventually put something under it, so it's not just smoke. Smoke. Eventually. One day. I hope that day is soon. As we tour around Arcadia. By the way, this is the first time of me seeing this. Oh, we have a sky tree? That's really cute. I like that. I have no idea what these places are called. I want to, like, give them names. Sky Garden coming soon. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be our farm area? It's a bunch of green and a really cool tree. I'm guessing I'm guessing that Codex actually made this one. I was about to guess Mega, but I think this one is Codex because of the way she does the bases of her trees. I am falling. Let me back on land. And what is this over here? What? Another. He's so cute. Oh, I love it. Why is he just stuck in here though? I think he is. Oh, poor guy. Oh, cute little bush. Is this just a little? What is this? I want to know. Oh, I need to ask my friends what's happening. Also, how do you offset this? I never learned. Anyway, back to the tour. I guess this is just where we house the golems for some reason. I don't know. It's really cool. I'm guessing this is snow. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, does it melt over here? There we go. Unless those were supposed to be off, then punish me. I'm sorry. It just ruined your aesthetic. And finally, the newest part that I have not seen is over here. I heard that there was something going on in the teleportation department because I am no longer allowed to teleport after the incident. Who are you? Hello, doggo. Michael. Mikael? What is this? I would love to know what this is. That's a pressure plate. I'll step on it in a second. Hello? Mega Evil Angel's house. That's redstone. Shade Dark Angel's house. Is that wheat? No. Oh, of course you put barrier blocks around it. No, nothing to see here. Mountain Lady's house. Of course it's cats and Egyptian things. And an anvil, which is pretty nice. Is this Codex and Nook? Yep, Codex. Which is mobs. That's really cool, actually. And I'm gonna guess this is Nook. The Dwarven Kingdom. Yep, so this would be Nook. I'm gonna guess that something else is going to come down here and that I'm going to take one of these spaces? I would like to think so. I don't know. I'd like to be here. I'd like to be, like, here or here. I don't know. Wait, does this say? Heaven Boys Dog Bowl. Heaven Boys Water Bowl. Oh. I have friends that are, they're funny. They're pretty funny people. I'm guessing that these are teleportation hubs, so if you're up here, you could just go to your house at any time you want. I wonder if there's a way back. I don't know. I don't know. I did something similar to it with the bank vault, but that's another story. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to show. Can I jump out? Yes, I can. I still broke that bridge. I love it. I left it broken, actually, so a certain someone could kill themselves. I know that sounds bad, but it's not. I swear. I swear. Oh, anyway. What else was I going to talk about, really? Oh, that's right. So here's the thing. I kind of wanted to just rant a little bit because thoughts have been going on in my mind about work. Not my current job. I love my current job. I do wish some things were a bit more optimized or headed in a different direction. But my past work, I don't know if you knew this, but I used to work in restaurants. One being a buffet and one being Lemons. I'm using the term Lemons because I'm not sure if I can talk about this past work because it was fairly recent. I want to say fairly as in, like, you know, the last 2 years, but it was pretty recent. And so I'm going to use the term Lemons. Now, this Lemons, it could be any restaurant that you can think of, obviously. So you might think of it as, what's a good chain? Like, okay, Chili's. I know Chili's is all over America. Pam's Ham and Eggs is a breakfast place that I'm pretty sure is pretty popular around here. What else is there? There's Applebee's, Olive Garden. There's a lot that's usually over here. Now, I'm going to refer to the restaurant I worked at as Lemons because, again, I don't know. And everything is a fruit or a vegetable. Chilies, Olive Garden, apples. Seriously, we're just going to call it Lemons. Now, I want to talk about a specific situation at Lemons. And this situation was bad on everyone's part, I would like to say. Oh, Jim doesn't have a fish. I'm going to gift him a fish. It was bad on everyone's part in the fact that, we had a customer come in, and usually, you know, customers, oh, that's fine. Oh, hey, cute fish. Customers are usually fine. It's fine. We work here at Lemons. We obviously have to serve you. This customer was with a group of 3, and all these people were deaf. All these people that were gonna dine here at Lemons were deaf. So I didn't get to see the whole interaction. I just asked if it was a table or a booth, because I was a host at the time, and they pointed and said 3. And I didn't get it at first, so I said, okay, right this way, and I led them to their booth. As I sat them down, I gave them their menus, and I said that the server would be there in just a moment, and if I could help them with anything. And one of the ladies signed to me. And I didn't quite get it at first. I'm not obviously fluent in sign language, but I did understand the part that, oh, this is actual sign language, and she was starting to put some letters, and all I got from it was paper, which I'm pretty sure it was paper. So I went into the back, got her a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm pretty sure that's what they used to communicate for most of the part, because I think they were probably used to it. They were obviously in a group of 3 and everything, so that was happening. So usually through the night, we get these customers who come and go. Obviously, some of them stick longer, some of them stick shorter. These ladies stayed here for about 2 hours. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe, I don't know. It's been a while since I remember. But they stayed here for 2 hours. They enjoyed their meal, and when I went back to ask if there was anything I could do for them, one of them signaled for me to come over and wrote on the piece of paper. And she wrote about her steak, how she wanted it to be cooked well. I looked at her steak, and it was true. It was more pink in the middle than it should be. So I said, okay, I'll go find out if we can get another steak for you. She then proceeded to shake her head and write again, no, I want this one. So she handed me hers, which wasn't bitten into, so I took it into the back. I explained to the server and to the cook that, hey, they want this well done. They cook the steak again. I bring it back over. Unfortunately, this is where I messed up. I didn't check it. And it was still a little pink in the middle. Again, not to the point where it was obviously a safety concern, or to the part where it was medium or anything. It was pretty well cooked. It was just a little bit of pink. So I then handed it back, and when I went away to go bus a table, I get another wave from them. I go back and I say, "Oh, was there anything else you needed?" And I remember her furiously writing, "No, that's not right." That was on the paper, and she then just put on the paper, "Manager." So being me, I went into the back. I went to the manager and I said, "Hey, so there's some ladies who would like to speak with you." At the time, this manager, we'll call him Timothy. Timothy did not like his job with us. I will say that right now. He hated it, I would like to say. I don't know why, because he went in the food service industry, and he should have known what to expect. Timothy sighs at this. Sighs full on, by the way. And says, "I'll be right there." 10 minutes pass by. He doesn't come out of the office. He's not doing anything, by the way, because I keep checking. Because the ladies keep waving me over and show up a sign of confusion. And this one, it wasn't an actual sign language. She just, like, put her hands up and shrugged her shoulders like, "Yo, where he at?" And I just kept saying, "Oh, he'll come over soon. Is there anything I can do?" And she just pointed to the steak and shook her head in disappointment. I went to go get the server because she did more, and she was obviously more experienced with the food. And then I went to go remind the manager. Timothy once again sighed, and this time actually got up. He went over to the table, and I didn't get to see the full interaction that happened, but I know it didn't go too well. How do I know this? Later on, I see Timothy take back the steak and order a new one, this time from the kitchen. He said then to the server, who I believe, I probably shouldn't name, so I'll just say the name Crystal, because I think it starts with a K? I really don't know. He gives the order to Crystal to say, we're going to cook her a new steak, it's going to be well done, make sure it's well done, and we'll give it back to you. Crystal then waits for the steak, the night goes on, I'm almost out by this point, I believe it's around 11, and the steak comes up, and Crystal looks at me and says, "Can you go give that to those ladies?" I remember this moment very well because I went to go take the steak that was not cut into, but was believed to be well done. I took it to the ladies. I said thank you for your patience. They nodded their heads in appreciation, I hope. And I went over to go bus a table for the end of the night. And all of a sudden I hear a sigh. And the server looks at me saying, "Those ladies look like they want to talk to you." And I see them waving me over. And what waits for me over there but a pink steak and a lady who is angrily now shaking her head. And once again writes that "not like this" and "manager." Or "I want to see the manager." This time she actually wrote it out. So what do? And I go over there and I talk to Timothy. Timothy then says, "Okay, I'll be there in a minute, Jesus." And he then asks what was wrong, and I tell him, "Well, the steak." "But we just got it well done." And I said, "No, it's not well done." He sighs and goes back out there again. They now nod again, and honestly, I'm expecting them to just leave. But no, they write on the paper, "Give us one to go." These ladies, now don't get me wrong, I appreciate that they are deaf, and I do understand that comes with difficulty. But to then want a free steak to take home, I don't know about that, but I would have just left at that point if I was this frustrated. even if I didn't have difficulty communicating. So those ladies decided to stick around another half hour. And at that end of the half hour, another steak is cooked. By this time, they had already eaten the one that was given to them, the one that wasn't well done, so they're obviously getting a free steak. And at the end of the night, I bring it over in a little to-go bin, and she cuts into it. I'm not going to repeat it after this, but the steak was not well done. Now, this at this point, it's just the fault of the cook. He can't cook a well-done steak without cutting into it, apparently. But Jesus Christ, this whole night, I was struggling because I was being so scared of the fact that I didn't know sign language, and I was a nervous host at the time. I thought to myself, oh my god, this is all my fault. This is all because I'm not able to communicate well. It's not like this is something that happens on a regular basis, or maybe happens with them a lot. Maybe they're also being picky, I don't know. Again, I'm not going to judge just because they were not able to communicate fully doesn't mean they were picky. But gosh dang, you could have just left at that point, woman. At that point, she sighs again and writes on the paper to see the manager. At this point, Timothy says no. Timothy flat out refuses to go out there to that table and says, you deal with it or get Crystal to deal with it. It's her table. After that night, I remember clearly the woman got her well-done steak. She left with her group. And Timothy looks so flustered. That was Timothy's Friday, by the way. I remember that well. Timothy got up that night before I got out, which was around 11:30 now, and left before I did. Now, keep in mind, Lemons stays open late. It has a happy hour at midnight. Or at least I think it does. It's been a while since I've been to Lemons. It should still have a happy hour at midnight. But it has a happy hour at midnight because it has such a late closing time. So the fact that the manager left that night before most of the staff did is incredible. And just downright stupid. He's dumb. I'm sorry to say that, but Timothy was being extremely dumb. That next day, we found out from our other supervisor slash manager, we'll call her... What do we call her? You guys come up with a name for her. I'll just call her the Soup. The Soup. She's the side salad and soup. But no. We find out from the Soup that Timothy had quit at that point. He was no longer working there. And it wasn't like, oh, he's putting in his 2 weeks. No. It was full on, I'm done, quit. And he wasn't the one dealing with that table. Normally, this doesn't surprise me, but the fact was that he got into the service industry this way. He became a manager slash supervisor this way. Timothy worked his way to get there. So why would this make him quit? And I will quote this. The Soup said to me, he said he's going to find another restaurant to work in. And I think that's plain stupid. Because one restaurant is not different from another in that way. It's dumb. That is so dumb. Just because you have one experience in one restaurant doesn't mean you're not going to have the same one in another. That's like saying, oh, I'm going to go to Chili's. Oh, they have a bad burger. I'm going to go to Applebee's. Oh, they have a bad burger too. Obviously, it was Chili's fault. No! That infuriated me so much. I never told... Is this a lost village? What the hell? Sorry, now I'm curious. But no, that infuriated me. I didn't say it. Is this the holy tree but not? Jesus. Oh, man. Anyway, I just wanted to get that story off my chest. Point is, don't work at Lemons. Lemons suck. Ugh, that was fun. That was a good little rant. I liked that. Alright. So, I think that's just about where I'm going to end this. I am officially lost. I have no idea where I am. Jesus. Yeah, I'm lost. Oh, damn. Alright. I think that's where I'm going to end this video. I really appreciate you guys. Actually, before I do, I'm going to give a few little thanks to everyone, actually, who's watching this. especially because it's 50 subscribers. And it might not seem like much, but that is a goal that I set for myself this year. And we finally got it. Now someone's gonna unsubscribe out of spite or just to meme me, and I'm gonna hate myself for the rest of the year, and I'm gonna hate it all. Seriously, I am. Please don't. I need you. Help. Now, I wanted to thank you all for watching. I also wanted to thank Shade Nightfang, because not only did he edit a lot of my earlier videos, he's just a good guy who I can always depend on for advice on videos, and he's always there for me. I also want to thank Mega Evil Angel, because he might not know it, but he actually plays a big impact on these videos for the jokes, for the timings, and as you can see, he's got a big project in this server. So I want to thank him. I also want to thank Codex, actually. Codex, I don't think I would have gone back to Minecraft if you didn't make building so fun. The witch's hut that we built together was a really fun build, especially since we were just bouncing ideas back and forth from each other. And it's the same thing happened when we started building that the Sky City. Oh, I could just look up and see where I'm going. And that same thing happened. It was just really fun. I also want to thank Nook, though. Nook, before the server crashed, and again, that was my fault, I'm sorry. I was really working hard on these trees that I wanted to make into a tree village. And I made an underground passage into it. It's Nook's Railway. And I'm sorry very much that that railway is gone. But you were inspiring me, actually, to make more creative builds. The way you make your chasms and your houses, it's really fun. I also think that you're great to have on other shows and, like, other games with us. Because you pull out some random-ass answers. Or you win out of nowhere because, I don't know, someone's a business major and we were playing a business game. No, obviously that's not because you won, but you were smart about it. And you always throw in this new element that I don't know of. Who else? Oh, obviously I'm gonna thank the man who made the Vor video so freaking popular, Jimothy, James the Insane. You're a great guy, man. I keep forgetting sometimes that you are younger than I am. And I keep thinking you're about my age, so honestly I get scared sometimes thinking, oh my god, he's doing so much better than me. How am I ever going to compete with this? And I'm glad to have you around as a friend. You are genuinely a great person to have here. And it's honestly fun to get to relieve some stress with you. Just have fun with it. And just goof around like we always do. Because there's just some jokes that come with the gym that can't come from anyone else. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I also want to thank my girlfriend, Acrid. She may not come up in a lot of videos. I believe she's only in like 1 or 2 Overwatch ones. But she's always there for me in the background. She always asks me what's the next video that's going to come up. What's the next thing that I want to upload? Is there going to be something new up? And I really enjoy that. It's really fun to have someone behind you who can do this. And who just pushes you to be better, not only because you're in a relationship, obviously, but because you want to be a better human being in general. I also want to thank the mountain lady herself, Kylie. Or Rosakar, if you want to use that. Sorry, I want to kill this. Rosakar, because she is the steadiness that actually keeps going with this. She will ask if we're going back into the Minecraft world or back into a certain game. Or into Overwatch. She is actually a good reason why I want to get better at Overwatch. Because I want to compete with her one day. I want to win one day. But she's really fun to have, and she's a great competitor to have, and a great player. I think that's really all the thanks I wanted to give. No, there's one more, I think. I think there's one more. I think. I do believe. I believe there's more. There's probably people I'm forgetting, and I am very sorry for that. I'm extremely sorry for that. You don't know how sorry I am, But in this moment, after coming down from that big ol' story with lemons, I think I'm just pooped out for this video. So thank you to these people who have made this channel so great, and just my life so great. Burn. Burn. Why are you not dead? How are you not dead? How are you not dead? Okay, thank you. Sorry, that's all I wanted. I want to kill a skeleton with chicken. With egg, I mean. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around as long as you have. I enjoy every bit of these videos that I make, and I enjoy all my friends that come along with me. So, thanks for listening to this weird rant / update video. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye.